Hello everyone, Specter here. Welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at this Reliant Kore. So let's get to it first, alright? So at the beginning, as you can see, this ship is very wide. It got like I don't know, but like if you want to land on some planets like planet spaceport like Lorville and also Area 18, you may need to be careful because those hangars sometimes, well, most of the times they will give you like a hangars that you can only access them through the top of the hangar, which you need to like be careful with your wings not to bump against the wall. Alright, so in here on the left hand side of the ship, this ship in here, the wing, you got like a ball turret here, which you got two laser repeaters, and also with the laser, like gimbal size 2, I think, laser cannon, and with some missiles. Oh, those laser repeaters probably size 2 as well. So it means that you can like provide a decent amount of firepower. This is a ramp, the access point, the only access point of the ship. So when you open it, well, I mean, if the ship is under fire or taking fire, yeah. So, or like it's on fire, this is the only way you can get out from the ship with your co-pilot. But fortunately, this like cargo bay, the ramp is wide enough, so it means that you and your co-pilot don't need to fight your way. Like, I mean, you don't need to fight against each other in order to get out of the ship. That's good. And on the right hand side of the ship is as same as the left hand side of the ship. Oh, by the way, at the front in here, you may see a rod here. I think it's some sort of like refueling. But currently it's not functional, so never mind about it. As you can see, those landing gear are quite short. So if you are landing on some ground like this instead of the pads, then you may want to be careful not to bump against some sort of rock. If not, you would damage your ship. Okay, let's get inside of the ship. As you can see, this ramp is quite big, and the cargo bay is quite large, so you can fit in like maybe you can fit in the golf car in here. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 SE of cargo capacity, so you can fit in like 6 containers in here to do some cargo hauling, because Kore is a hauler of the Reliant variants. Okay, in here is a little bit loud. I don't know why. Okay, so in here you got some access point which is not functional right now, but it's good. I mean, if it's functional, it is good, because if it's functional, then it means that you may have a chance to fix your ship inside of the ship. Yes. So that you don't need to be floating around like with a protection. You can fix your ship with a protection of a shield, and also you don't need to deal with like you just simply easier for you to repair it. And move on. So on the right hand side is a co-pilot seat. Okay, so you have a very good view in here, which is nice. And in here at the top, you can access to your remote turrets, which is at the tip of your wings. So it means that your co-pilot got more things to do. For example, like asking your co-pilot to like firing at the enemies, which is at the back of a ship, so that to cover your retreat, which is nice. And also, you may be able to ask your co-pilot to help you to aim at the enemy with the missiles, while the pilot, maybe you, are shooting at the enemies with all of your firepower at the front of you. Which is, well, at least co-pilot got something to do, yeah. So, for the pilot seat, I should say, it looks like the Prospector's one. Yeah, because they are from the same company, the MISC. So that's why they may have some sort of things that they will keep using it. So if, for example, this kind of like design, alright. But comparing to the Prospector, it's not that kind of buggy, because for the Prospector, sometimes you need to like wait a little bit until it's lowered down, because like it's not really matched. Like when this kind of things, like down below, those information about the guns and the engines and other details appeared in the prospectors, sometimes the panel is not down yet. So it turns out it will appear again after the panel comes down. But not for the Reliant Kore or the other Reliant ships. Okay, so let's take it out to fly a little bit. So you have 3 modes in total. You have landing mode, and this is a flying mode. Alright. So as you can see, it's very interesting because at the front of it, yes, now in the flying mode, as you can see, I am at the top of the co-pilot seat, which is one of the features of the Reliant ships. But it turns out you can't escape from your ship when you're in the flying mode. So that is sad. Yeah, you will go down with your ship if your ship is going down. And also, at the front of the ship, you may have a very low profile for the enemy to shoot at you, while you can like kind of like providing a lot of firepower, like kind of, yeah, you can do some damage with this ship, but don't expose your side, because your side would be having a very large area for the enemy to shoot at you, so don't do that. But anyway, this ship is not very good at combat for me, so yeah, if it's under fire, technically, you better prepare to respond in the hospital in 3.15, or maybe in the station in 3.14 still. Alright, but yeah, as I said, it's not a good ship for combat for me. Now let's talk about the ship, like a little bit about the ship, like whether it's worth it to buy it with real money. I would say no. Well, first of all, although you can just spend like $65 for the ship, but currently you've got some bugs here. This is the first thing. What kind of bug? I will show it to you guys with an extra video when I call up like the sister ship, Tana, which is a combat variant of the ship, later. Alright. I think those bugs it's because of like the way they record this ship. As you can see, this ship, when it's in flying mode, is like this, right? You got a very large space that you occupy, the top and the bottom of the ship. But when you are landing, it would be displacing your wings horizontally, which is good, right? However, I think after you landed and store your ship, the server may like have a record that you are still on a flying mode. So it turns out the lower part of your wing, I mean the right hand side of a wing, when you respawn your ship, when you spawn your ship, then the right side of your wing would be bumped inside of the pad, of the landing pad or hangar, I don't know. So just like inside of the ground, and it turns out you can't retrieve your ship. So if you spend real money on it, please think twice. But if you are just like want to test out the ship, I would suggest, yeah, I would suggest you to test out the ship before you buy it with real money. Well, I won't stop you from buying it with real money. I just don't suggest it. Yeah, because you can spend like $45 for a starter pack already, while this game is in alpha testing. So $45 with a Mustang Alpha, and also like the Aurora MR is far enough already. In game, if you want to test it out, you can spend like 740 to 750,000 AUEC in-game credits to buy it in like Area 18. No, Area 18. Sorry, it's Lorville. Yeah, sorry about that. Lorville, like in Hurston. Yeah, Lorville in Hurston. All right. So I would suggest you to test it out first because it's quite easy to get it for most of the players. So test it out first before you buy it with real money would be better. All right. So yeah, that's it for this ship tour. Is shorter than usual, but if you think this video is helpful for you, please feel free to leave a like. And if you think I have something need to be improved, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Alright, and I shall see you guys next time with the other ship tour. Probably, I don't know what kind of ship I'm going to talk about, but anyway, yeah, so I will talk about all my ships before 3.15, before the wipe, okay? So I shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.